Hi, beautiful souls. I hope you all are doing well. It's been a minute. I wasn't even going to really post on this channel anymore. I was going to migrate, start my whole new channel, which I did. Go follow me over there, Vanessa Solexo. Also, if you like the tarot, okay, as you can see the sign, follow my tarot page, Solexo Tarot. Okay. I hope y'all are doing well on this fine, beautiful day whenever you're watching this, whether it's morning, night, wherever you're at in the world. Thank you for tuning in. If you've been here from the beginning, shout out to y'all. This is an old channel. Okay, I started this like, I don't know, 15 years ago, some crazy time ago. Time flies, y'all. Time flies. Also, check out my book, Believe in Your Soul. You can find it on Amazon. You can also find it on my website, solexo.com. And yeah, let's get into it. So this topic today, I'm going to make it really short and sweet, is Moldavite. Okay, why I want to start working with Moldavite again. Those of you who followed my Moldavite journey know I stopped wearing it back in, I want to say 2020, right when COVID hit. Pretty much. Yeah. Right when COVID hit, I said, you know what? It was stressing me out. The energies were just, it was too much going on. There was already enough change. I had worn it for 4 years, nearly 4 years straight. So for me, I needed to hit the pause button. Okay. So now I'm at a place in time where I'm being called to it. And so let me tell you the reasons why I want to work with Moldavite again. Number one, I miss it. I miss having this companion, this confidant. You know, it's a living, breathing meteorite. So it's going to feel different than a crystal. It's way more charged. I remember the first time I felt it years ago, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so potent, the energy. And I've never felt that with any other crystal in the world because it's not a typical crystal. I miss having that piece on me. I miss the fact that I was unique and original because I was wearing Moldavite back when only a few people knew about it, not like before TikTok blew it up. So it's interesting because I stopped wearing it when the whole craze happened because I feel like during COVID is when TikTok blew up Moldavite. It started getting harder to find. There was a lot more knockoffs, fakes being thrown out, selling, it was just ridiculous what was going on. And I felt like kind of too, it was being exploited in a way. And it's like, no, this is a very reverent tool. Moldavite is a very reverent tool that we are fortunate to be able to access. And if the gratitude isn't there, if the reverence isn't there, then it's like, are you really working with Moldavite? Or are you using it? And so I try to be very careful when it comes to these spiritual tools that we have because we are fortunate. We are blessed to work with them. And when we're using wording around it, it's like I try not to often say like, oh, I'm using that crystal. I try to at least say I'm utilizing or I'm working with because it's a reciprocating relationship, right? I gain something from it. Hopefully it can gain something from me. It can gain a new home. It can gain some love, proper treatment, proper care. It's only going to make the vibration of that crystal higher, and it's only going to make my vibration higher as well. So it's like, why not? So that's the first reason. I miss it a lot. I miss that being my thing. I miss selling it. I used to get them wire wrapped in a really cute shape and sell it for the girls and the guys. It was a very unisex shape. And it was a shape that I enjoyed wearing. So it's like, why wouldn't I sell it? And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful piece for me to sell because I knew how remarkable it was in my life. So I felt really good to share that along with other people. Second reason is I want change. I'm the type of person who thrives on change. I thrive when I'm constantly progressing. That's just my nature. That's just who I am. That's who I've always been. I've always been on a progressive track. I've never been one to be stagnant. It's the Capricorn in me. Let's say that. It's the Capricorn in me. If you know a Capricorn, if you're a Cappy, you already know. Okay, we be on to the next. Like, okay, yeah, I did that. I accomplished that. Boom. What's next? Right? So that could be what that is. But so I definitely want change. And I feel like change is coming regardless. It's inevitable. That's a fact of reality. Change is inevitable. But I'm somebody who likes to welcome change. Like, come on, let's bring it on. Still savor the moment. Don't get me wrong. I love to savor the moment. I love being in the present moment. That's one thing I've noticed is the more present you allow yourself to be, the more you welcome change to come in at a quicker and more rapid rate. Okay, which makes sense because you're then going in the flow. You're then letting go. You're not like, when is it coming? When is it happening? What's happening? You're not trying to fixate and control every detail of every single moment and nitpicking, right? And then boom, things flow, things come in. So yeah, that's the second reason. And those of you who know about Moldavite will do that. She will bring the change on. If you are looking for change in your life, all you need to do is wait no more and get you some Moldavite. Okay, the change will come on. People will start moving in. You'll move out. You can get a new car. Like, these are big changes that are going to catapult you and quantum leap you to where you need to be, which makes sense because this is a meteorite, so it's from outer space. So it's going to jump kick you to a higher frequency off rip just by it being in your vicinity. Even if you don't wear it and you have it on your counter, it's amplifying a whole different frequency from outer space. So that's a lot. Okay, so you can only imagine what kind of changes will come about. You could start traveling globally. You could start getting into a whole new path you never thought you would have even considered. And then here you go. You find out you have a whole hidden talent. Okay, so if you want change, look no further. Get you some Moldavite. Next reason is it feels like it's time. I innately, instinctively am feeling it is time for me to get Moldavite and start working with this bad boy. Okay? I feel it. I feel, whether you call it, I feel it. It's calling me. I can hear it saying, Vanessa, do you remember me? Do you remember the time we fell in love? Do you remember the time because I used to treat my Moldavite with love. I would rub on it, appreciate it. And that when you treat anything good, it treats you good back. You get what you give. I was just hearing that song. So y'all, on my tarot page, I channel a lot of songs, and I'll just share this one with you. It was the song. I have to look up the title because it's on my phone, and I'm recording on my phone. But it's a song. You dun dun. You got the music in you. Don't give up. So that song is talking about not giving up. Something about not giving up is a message for you all, okay, that I am relaying here and now. So yeah, this took a curve, but I'm not too surprised because if you're following art on YouTube, you're going to be into spiritual stuff. If you're looking into Moldavite, hello, ding dong, you're already spiritual. We're talking about a meteorite from outer space that you want to harness and carry with you and wear and let it rock your world. It's a big deal. But yeah, so I feel it's time. I feel it instinctively, intuitively. I feel like, okay, this is the perfect timing. I needed that break for 4 years. Fast forward to 4 years later, I feel ready again to work with Moldavite. And it's not something that I knew was going to happen. I didn't know there would be a time when I would say, okay, I'm ready to work with it again. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just kind of went with the flow. And here I am now where I'm like, oh, here I am. I'm missing Moldavite and I feel it's time. I feel it's time to work with it again. I do feel it's calling me. It's something you feel. When you know that something is calling you for your highest good, you're going to feel it. It's not something that you're going to intellectually process and analyze through, okay? Next reason is I have been seeing it a lot on different people. So to me, I feel like that's a sign. I feel like the universe is communicating with me like, Vanessa, I think you need to get you some Moldavite again. That's what it's feeling like. So that's what we gonna do. We gonna make it do what it do. I listen to the universe. I have learned to become obedient. There's always room for improvement. Okay. But I have learned to be obedient. So I know when I'm seeing signs, it's a reason. So I'm seeing the signs of the Moldavite for a reason. And I spot it so easily. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is that Moldavite? And the person's like, yeah. Like so nonchalant, like, yeah. But I'm excited. I cannot wait to get Moldavite again. I can't wait to show y'all. I don't know in what formation I'm gonna get it, if it's gonna be a necklace, if it's gonna be a ring. I've been seeing the rings a lot lately. I've been seeing smaller pendants. I'm really drawn to a bigger stone. Like if I could wear one here, like big, I feel like that would be dope with some gold wire, you feel me? And and I've decided too, it's okay if I don't wear it every day. I think when I wore it for those 4 years, there's a synchronicity in those numbers too. Because I wore it for 4 years and then I took a 4-year break and here I am. Literally. So there's something about the 4 and it's 8. Okay. 4 and 4 and 8. And it's 2024. 2, 2, 4 is 8. It's 8 years. Well, very interesting. Back to time. It feels like it's divine timing. Okay, that's how I'll say it. It feels like it's the perfect timing for me to wear Moldavite again. And I'm just super excited. I'm super excited for what it's going to do in my life, for how it's going to show up for me. I feel very different. I feel much further evolved. I feel like a lot has happened since 4 years ago. And then a part of me can still remember where I was 4 years ago and reflect and see where I'm at today and the growth and remembering who she was 4 years ago and what processes she went through. And there's a part of me that resonates very well, with understanding this ebb and flow of transformation that's been going on. But I do feel ready and more called to a deeper rebirthing happening, a deeper transformation happening within my being. And I feel like Moldavite would be the perfect piece for that. And the last reason is, I will say, support. It is very supportive. I kind of touched on it in the first point, but it is a companion. Working with Moldavite becomes a companion. It is a spirit. It is an essence that becomes alive and with you, and it is carried with you, and it is supporting you. So the support of this entity, essentially, is what I am longing for. And it's good and all. Like I can meditate. You can meditate on a stone or on an energy, and you will tap into that frequency. But there is nothing that compares to having it actually here with you on your body, feeling it. And so yeah, back to what I was saying is, like, for me, I've decided that I'm okay with not wearing it every single day. I'm okay with wearing it just once in a while. And, kind of like jewelry. Like, I don't wear these earrings all the time. Sometimes it's, let me put these earrings on instead. So kind of switching it like that. Like maybe I wear a different necklace instead. Or, oh no, today I want to wear Moldavite, and being okay with that. I might not sleep with it every night, because the energy can be very intense of Moldavite. It can. It is what it is. And I like intense, I'm not knocking intensity. I'm here for it. I take the courage. Okay. I have the courage for it. But yeah, I just wanted to update you all on where I'm at with my Moldavite journey and the fact that I am really longing and wanting and I've decided to work with Moldavite again. It's just a matter of me finding the right source, finding somebody who's ethically sourcing it from a reputable vendor. All right, y'all. Peace and love. Hit that like and subscribe button. Follow my other channels. I'll link them below. Follow my Instagram. Get my book, Believe in Your Soul. All right, y'all. Peace.